Okay.
Okay.
So, day one.
Day one.
Hungry?
You know, not really, but I am cranky. I certainly am cranky. My patients are, well, I don't have any. It's the best way to explain it. And I don't know if it's just due to hunger or, but I don't feel hungry, so I don't think it's hunger. I don't know, maybe it's just
Not getting the food you're used to getting?
maybe it's not getting the food that I'm used to getting, and because Sophie's not on the challenge, she's eating, salami and guacamole and, all those types of things, and you're like, oh God, that smells so good,
And no coffee.
And no coffee, and that maybe is my bad mood. Maybe it's the no coffee. The no coffee. We were able to figure out though that we can afford tea, but we only get a bag of tea per day. So I'm now drinking brownish water. It doesn't really resemble tea, but I'm telling myself that it does.
Yeah, how many times have you used those?
I don't know how many times, but it still goes brown, so I and actually dinner was actually not too bad. Dinner turned out
No, it was good. I liked it.
Actually, it was pretty good, except for the carrots. You didn't like your carrots.
No.
And we do have 80 cents left over, taking out our tea. So
We're gonna get an onion.
we're going to get an onion. We priced out onions. We still have an onion in our fridge, so we priced out onions.
A little bit.
We can afford to spice up the beans, and so hopefully and that'll still be within the 80 cents that we have left. So we're going to be on budget, which is good, because I thought we were going to be over budget. Either have to take something out, skip a meal, or one of us skip a meal, and but no, we won't have to do that. So that's good. That's less of a stress.
Yeah, for me, tomorrow's going to be interesting. Is having a work day and trying to manage the significant reduction in calories. So that will be my challenge tomorrow. See how I do, and no coffee.
Yeah, no coffee. That'll probably be the worst. Is no coffee at work, and you're having trouble too, because I wouldn't let you put sugar,
Yeah,
or creamer in your.
I can't afford sugar in my tea, even
have
in my
to count
tea.
it. You have to count
I
it.
don't want to count it.
Like I said to you, you would be thankful if someone gave you tea. You wouldn't be asking whether or not they had sugar or cream to go in the tea. You'd be grateful for what you have.
I might ask.
And that's probably the closest that, you and I can sort of, do you know what I mean? Because we don't live in extreme poverty. Even though we come from, I'm developing a new appreciation for, my mother being a single parent mother and not having a lot of money in the house. And I do always, remember money being tight. She always managed to put food on the table, and it always managed to be, good. And I don't know, Carol, if you see this video, I would love a big bowl of Welfare Surprise #1 right now, actually.
I never thought I'd heard you say that.
I don't think anyone would think that they would hear me. And that's what I used to call it, because we used to eat the same thing again and again and again and again and again. But that was because it was balanced. It gave us all the nutrition we need, and it tasted good. And so I'm actually getting a really new appreciation for the struggles that she went through to put that on the table. And you were even talking about your mom too, went through.
Yep, I had a very similar upbringing. Single mom, not a lot of money. So yeah, there were times when food was pretty tight or pretty
Redundant.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they did what they could with what they had.
Yeah.
And again, although living below the line is about extreme poverty, and you and I weren't in an extreme poverty situation, we definitely were, from statistics, that 1 in 7 child that was living, in the poverty line. And so, but again, coming at it from a different angle, coming at it from an adult where you're responsible for those choices, it sort of brings a different appreciation for things.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm feeling appreciation right now. And cranky. 'cause I want coffee.
Cranky appreciation. I think we can wrap
Cranky,
up.
Yep,
We can wrap up with cranky appreciation.
okay.
All right.